What up, everybody? It's me, Blake316, here with a new video. And in this video, we're going to be touching a very popular subject right now. Specifically, a lot of retro gaming YouTubers are quitting retro gaming. Now, before I say anything, let me show you some of my finds of the year 2021. First off, I found Paper Mario, A Thousand Year Door for the GameCube. I found this for $3. This goes for about maybe $120 to $180. All in one find, I found NFL Street, Mario Kart Double Dash, Pokemon Channel, and Super Monkey Ball, 4 GameCube games. I got them for $30. Another game, I actually found Banjo-Kazooie on the Nintendo 64 for $5. Why am I saying this? Because there's actually still finds out there. The retro gaming market isn't dead. Like, you can actually still find games if you're willing to put in the time and go hunt for it. Now, with that being said, a lot of these retro gaming YouTubers are stating how they're quitting the hobby. Reason why they're quitting the hobby, they're blaming it on resellers, scalping, and like I just said, they're saying that there's a lot of things that you just can't find it in the wild anymore, which clearly I just proved that's not true. I recently also just found like a PSP game, a $40, like Midnight Club 3. I found it for like $2. But anyway, they're stating how the hobby is pretty much ruined. Resellers, scalpers, everything is dry. And I find this kind of funny because a lot of these retro gaming YouTubers are YouTubers who have platforms of tens, some even hundreds of thousands of followers that they are introducing retro gaming to, who they are influencing retro gaming to. At what point those same reasons that you say scalpers, resellers, it's dry, at what point do you not point the finger at yourself, the content creator, and put the blame on yourself for the retro gaming hobby being at the state that it is now? Let's be realistic here. For example, I'm going to name a couple YouTubers. This isn't any beef. I watch these YouTubers. I enjoy their content. But like at the same time, you have to be honest, right? You have to be real with other people. And these people have to be real with themselves. For example, the Game Chasers, a YouTube channel that I once was like my top favorite YouTube channels ever. They don't really produce as much content anymore, but this was a channel where the main purpose of the channel was going game hunting, finding super rare or just retro gaming, period. To the point where they found a copy of Little Samson, I believe for like $5. It's now like an $800 game. I'll be honest with you, I never heard of Little Samson until I seen Game Chasers. And the Game Chasers now say that the flea markets are dry and that they can't really produce too many game hunting videos because when they go out, they can't find anything. Everything's already taken. It sucks, right? At what point do you not put the blame on yourself, a YouTube channel that has over 100,000 subscribers, primarily content is going to thrift stores and yard sales and be able to find these super rare games? It's dry because the content creators like yourself who pretty much expose people to like, hey, if you go to these places, you can find really rare games. But you want to kind of complain that, the market is dry and retro gaming kind of sucks now. Another YouTuber that I like as well, RGT85, recently made a video how he's quitting retro gaming, and that's fine. And he stated reasons how like scalpers and reselling is just out of control. I just recently found out that RGT85's original YouTube channel name was Retro Gaming Tube. So you too were once a retro gaming YouTuber who tried to build a retro gaming YouTube channel and was influencing other people to get into retro gaming. But now that people are into it, and it's now a problem for you because now you can't get what you want. Once again, you kind of have to put the blame on you. Like, it's popular because of you guys. And I'm not saying that's anything wrong, but at the same time, you got to understand that you have an influence. You have the power to like convince people to get into this hobby. Perfect example. Metal Jesus Rocks, another YouTuber I watch, right? This guy puts out these YouTube videos on how the rarest hidden gems. It's a proven fact that every time he puts a hidden gem video out, instantly every single game he talks about increases in value and sale on whatever, whether it be game pricing, eBay, whatever. He is known for raising the prices in games based on his videos. But then he makes a video how like these people who grade video games are scammers. Bro, you yourself are increasing the value on video games. Those guys who have found a way to make more money off the games that you already increased the value, they're not scamming. They're literally building off what you did. For example, I remember he made this video on the super rare PlayStation 4 game. It was like about like feces or something. And he's like, man, I got this really rare game. He was solely responsible for boosting the value and rareness of his own game that he had in his hand by making the video, right? You YouTubers who are quitting retro gaming. Hey, personally, me, I'm not complaining because I'm always going to be in the retro gaming hobby. I've been doing this before YouTube. Perfect example. Check this out. I used to go to stores like Funko Land, buy retro gamings. This might have cost me like $4. I remember buying Darkwing Duck on the NES for $7. It's like $60 now. I've been doing this. So you guys quitting, I mean, hey, maybe market will drop. Maybe these games will start being cheap again, right? But anyway, I digress. Somebody, the YouTube content creators, have to take the blame for themselves that they're the reason why their state of retro gaming it is, right? And that's why I like this one channel, Pixel Game Squad. I really like these guys because one, great content. I really recommend it. But they also acknowledge the influence their channel has, right? For example, they go game hunting and they show that, hey, there's finds out there. There's stuff you can find. But at the same time, I noticed one of the characters on the show, Rift, he's into VHS tapes. He's like, you know what? I'm really into this hobby, but I'm not going to tell you how much these are worth. I'm not going to tell you, what you can flip them for, this, that, and the third, because he himself is aware that his channel has a voice that can change the market. He is aware that he himself has a voice that can push people to VHS tapes and possibly ruin it for other collectors. So he's keeping his mouth shut and he's acknowledging that, right? He's like, you know what? I don't want to be responsible for this. I'm not saying nothing. And it's like the realest thing you can possibly say and do. Unlike a few other YouTubers who just try to deny it. And like I said, I'm not throwing shade. I'm just calling it is for what it is. Like, I like these content creators. There's a reason why I'm watching them. There's a reason why I watch it. There's a reason why I say what I say, because I see it. And at the end of the day, you know what? When things base off popularity, as far as reselling, that's just part of what it is. Like, for me personally, I don't really care about reselling. It doesn't bother me for a second. Maybe because I can afford the reselling prices, or I just come to realize that's just life. For example, people resell video games. People, if you're into other hobbies, people resell sneakers. Hey, I got a little news flash for you. You ever heard of real estate? People buying and investing houses? They resell those too. You can get a house for $100,000. Guess what? Sometimes people buy a house, they fix it up and they resell it for $200,000. Are you mad at them? Like, no, that's just life. But for some reason, these video games should be untouchable and it should just be like some sort of like no, these are sacred. That's just life, right? And it comes along with the territory of popular YouTubers. Granted, it's their hobby. It's my hobby. You're talking about what you love and like, but at the same time, you have to be aware of your responsibility and what the power of your voice can do. And maybe it's just you don't believe in your voice. Maybe you don't think, oh, you're a nobody. Nobody cares. But truth is, a lot of people do care, especially if you have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. People are listening to what you got to say. People are tuning in for a reason, right? You're definitely influencing a lot of people to be collectors. And I just find it so crazy how, like, granted, you want to quit, go ahead, quit. I'm not quitting. But if you want to quit, Don't put it on like, oh, it's resellers' fault. Oh, it's scalpers' fault. I guarantee you, some people seeing this little bin right here might piss them off. They might think, oh, I'm just buying this stuff and just throwing in cases when such other people can enjoy it. No, I actually have it in this case because I plan I'm moving soon, so I have it packed. But anyway, like, it's just really crazy. And we live in a world, especially in 2022, where people like to coddle each other and kind of lie to each other. And it's just the time for like someone has to be real, right? Like, things are the way they are because of you. Like Metal Jesus Rocks, people found the way to make more money by grading video games, because guess what? Your type of videos add a whole lot of value to them. And ain't nothing wrong with it, but it is what it is, right? But anyway, it's me, Blake316. This retro gaming quitting topic is something I've seen going on YouTube for a while. And I was like, man, like everyone's just saying why they're quitting, but let's take the obvious of why people are quitting, right? And yeah, I thought I'd give my 2 cents in it. I love retro games, as you can see here. I got a whole bunch of stuff. If you guys want to know what's actually in some of these bins, I have some videos. Just check out my YouTube channel. You see what's in this stuff, all like Dreamcast games, stuff like that. All Grandia 2, a whole bunch of cool stuff. But anyway, it's me, Blake316. I figured I'd make my little opinion. Hopefully, I didn't ruffle any feathers. I hope anybody didn't take anything the wrong way. Because like I said, I like everyone's content whose names I named. But like, you just got to be real sometimes, right? And hey, if anything, me making videos about retro games, maybe I did my little part in it too, you know? But it is what it is. Anyway, it's me, Blake316. Please subscribe for future videos. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, as well as Twitch. Until next time, guys. Peace.